Kobe's played on some good teams in his career, but also some bad ones as well. Now, Kevin Durant, besides his first 2 years in OKC, really has never had a bad team. So what if we gave Kobe Kevin Durant's career playing with all the superstars KD has played with and seeing how many rings Kobe can get? Kobe was drafted to the Supersonics in the 2007 NBA draft. The team he was drafted on was absolutely awful though, finishing last in the Western Conference. But the good news for the Sonics was they had a great draft pickup in Kobe, as he put up 17.2 points per game this season, winning the Rookie of the Year award. In the 2008 draft, Kobe got some help, as the Supersonics would draft guard Russell Westbrook from UCLA. But the team wouldn't be the Supersonics for much longer. Headed into the 2008-2009 season, they changed to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russ had a good season, but not good enough to win Rookie of the Year, as Derrick Rose would be taking home that award. But in only his second year, Kobe was able to take the Thunder to the playoffs as the 8th seed. And the 8th seed isn't a great seed, it's actually the worst seed in the playoffs, but hey, it's still the playoffs. They played the Spurs, who were a really good team, and the Thunder really never stood a chance, as they would get swept 4-0. But the playoff experience was definitely still good for this young team. The 2009-2010 season was the season that Kobe took a very noticeable leap. He'd have a great season, putting up 25.4 points per game, and would also get selected to his first All-Star team. Kobe's season would help the Lakers get the 5th seed in the playoffs, matching up against the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers would steal the first game in Denver, but after that, the Nuggets would shift into another mode and win 4 games straight, sending Kobe and the Thunder home in 5 games. While Kobe was consistently improving, he would need some help, and that's what Westbrook did, having a good offseason, getting ready to have a breakout season of his own, where he would average 24.2 points per game and 11.7 assists. And Kobe would keep improving as well, putting up 28.7 points per game this season. This electric duo was becoming must-see TV for NBA fans all across the world. And this duo was able to lead the team to a 2 seed in the West. The Thunder made their first Western Conference Finals this season versus the 1-seeded Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers found themselves down 2-0, coming back home, losing both games in Dallas. Kobe went off in Game 3 for 41 points and was able to get the Thunder on the board 2-1 in the series. And Kobe's hot streak would continue into the next game, putting up 38 points in a 7-point win versus the Mavs. Kobe's great 2 games tied the series back up, but it might have been the Mavs experience. I don't know what it was, but it didn't seem to faze the Mavs at all, as the Mavs would take the next 2 games, sending the Thunder home in 6 games. To start the 2011-2012 season, Kobe went bald, which meant business. He was locked in this season after losing in the Western Conference Finals, and Kobe broke over 30 points per game this season, putting up 30.3 points per game, and led the Thunder to the 1 seed in the Western Conference. With the team getting production from James Harden as well this season, they were going to be really tough to beat, which brought us to the 2012 playoffs, where the Thunder were hungry to get to their first finals appearance. And it was looking like they were gonna, as they flew through the first 2 rounds, beating the Grizzlies and the Mavs in a combined 10 games. Which brought us to the Western Conference Finals, where the Thunder would find themselves in a Game 5 up 3-1 in the series, where Kobe would go for 38 points and get the win for the Thunder, advancing them to the finals. And in the finals, we would get a Kobe versus LeBron matchup. As you could imagine, this would take 7 games to decide, and we would pick this one up in the 4th quarter of Game 7. Alright, we have a minute and 40 left in this Game 7. Russ with the ball. The Thunder are up 3. Kobe in the post going up on a double team, and he's gonna hit it. So Kobe playing like he did real life. He's not giving his teammates the ball in the clutch moments. He's taking that shot, and it's gonna pay off right there. 123-128, 5-point lead. If they get a stop right here and then comes get a bucket, but D-Wade is pulling, he's gonna miss. That's a stop that the Thunder needed to try and close this game out. They need a bucket right here. Kobe with the ball in the pick and roll, going to the bucket, and he does pass it off. That was a really good pass, and his teammate's gonna sell him. I actually have no clue who that even is, to be honest with you. And you would think, yeah, I was gonna say, you would think they go to LeBron out here getting guarded by Harden. And my dog is barking in the background. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but LeBron is gonna miss that layup right there. Russ with a lollipop pass, and Harden's gonna smoke not a wide open layup, but I think he might have got fouled actually on that. But LeBron's gonna miss a layup, so we're just missing layups and maybe some missed foul calls too by the refs, as the Heat are gonna foul right there, and that's gonna be the game. So Kobe and the Thunder are going to win their first ring. Kobe with 38 points, 7 boards, and 9 assists. And next season, the Thunder and Heat would find themselves in a rematch from last year's finals, and home court advantage played out to be a huge thing in this series, as the Heat would take the first 2 games at home, and then the Thunder would come back and take the next 2 at their home court. When it came back to Miami for Game 5, the Heat would win by 18 points, and LeBron had a huge night with a 56-point game. He was hungry for a ring. But Kobe took it personally, and when it came back to OKC for Game 6, Kobe went off for 44 points and also hit a clutch 3 to seal the lead. Which brought us to Miami for Game 7, where it would all come down to 4 seconds left, down 1 in the ball for Kobe Bryant and the Thunder. Alright, there are 3 seconds left in the game right now. Let's see if Kobe's going to get the ball or Russ is going to get the ball. Kobe's going to get it in the corner, shooting a corner 3, and he's going to knock lock it down. 118, 116 with 0.6 seconds left. Kobe probably just hit the game winner in game 7 of the finals. All right, 0.8 seconds is enough time to get a shot off. I think you only need like 0.6 seconds. So let's see if they can get one off LeBron from way deep. No way. There's actually no way. Are they counting it? Are they about to count this? There's no way. 0.8 seconds. He got it off. LeBron just gamed it from almost half court in Kobe's face. Okay, they are counting it. I saw OKC starting to celebrate. I thought they weren't counting it. So LeBron just hit the clutchest shot maybe in NBA history. 119, 118. They take the ring home in Miami. What a crazy end to the game. He played out of his mind. A 56-point game, 23 for 32 from the floor. Kobe would be angry at his team for selling his ring after dropping 56 points in the game 7. And maybe that's the start of the fallout that would eventually lead to him switching up. And maybe that's the reason for the Thunder's slow start to the season, as they were struggling to get things going. But the Thunder were able to turn it around and finish with the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. But the Thunder's struggle would continue into the playoffs, getting bounced by the Spurs in only the 2nd round of the playoffs. The Thunder would make it back to the Western Conference Finals next season, and they would play the Warriors, and the Thunder would beat this young Warriors team in 6 games. The Thunder would then match up against the Cavs in the finals for another great battle between LeBron and Kobe, where this time the Cavs would be up 3-2 games in game 6. And the Thunder just took home game 6, Westbrook with 37 and Kobe with 37. Kobe also had 10 boards, and they ended up beating the Cavs by 11 points. LeBron had 26, Kyrie with 27. So we're going to a game 7 in OKC. All right, 4-point lead for the Thunder in OKC this time. The Thunder are up in the final minutes of the game instead of the Cavs. Remember last game 7, these two teams had ended with Kobe shooting a shot, which we thought for sure was the dagger with 0.8 seconds left, and then LeBron pulling up from deep. But K-Love just pulled up from deep, making it a 1-point game. But that shot from LeBron and Kobe was absolutely crazy. I don't know whose shot was better. I think LeBron's shot was honestly better. If you guys watched the T-Mac video we did like a week ago, T-Mac had 2 crazy game winners, as Westbrook just missed that mid-range shot. But T-Mac had 2 crazy game winners back-to-back playoffs, and they were from real deep 3. But I think LeBron's was deeper, to be honest. I think it was from like the logo, and it was like right in Kobe's face as LeBron throws a nice. LeBron and Kobe are currently 1-1 against each other in the finals right now. Is LeBron gonna go ahead in the matchup, or are the Thunder going to be able to pull it out as Westbrook drives to the hole and gets a tough shot, taking the lead by 1 point with 40 seconds left? And Dion Waiters from the corner wasting no time. That's a big miss right there. The Thunder are up 1. It looks like they're about to be up 3 with Westbrook blowing by everyone, getting a dunk. So yeah, the Thunder are up 3 now, but as we know in this series between Kobe and LeBron, even 0.8 seconds isn't enough. So I mean, there's no lead really that's safe, as LeBron can try and get into a step back 3. They're going to double team and leave Love wide open, just giving them the 2-pointer and just extending the game. I don't know why we're not looking to get it to Kobe for these free throws. They're gonna start falling. I mean, Westbrook's not a bad option either, I guess, but definitely would rather have Kobe shooting the free throws. I don't know if they're in the bonus yet. It looks like they are. All right, and Westbrook knocks down both. Kyrie with the ball. Is he gonna be the one to take the shot, or is LeBron or Kevin Love? I don't know, but Kyrie's gonna be the one from deep. He's gonna miss. The Thunder are gonna grab the board and get fouled. Kobe is getting a ring, extending his lead on LeBron in the finals to 2-1. Kobe would win the MVP in the 2015-2016 season, putting up 33.3 points per game. You would think an MVP Kobe would be able to make it back to the finals again, but that wasn't the case, as Steph and the Warriors were able to knock the Thunder out in only a surprising 5 games. To begin the 2016-17 season, one of the best, if not the best roster in NBA history was assembled, as Kobe Bryant joined Steph Curry and the Warriors. This team was amazing and looked unstoppable, going 76-6, making an NBA record for the most wins of all time in a season. And you would guess the Warriors would make it to the finals, and they would also win the finals, beating the Cavs 4-0, as I don't think there's going to be any team that's going to be taking down this Warriors team during Kobe's time here. And in the 2017-18 season, the Warriors would go on to win again, getting Kobe another ring on the way to a legendary career. And I'm not even going to waste everyone's time. They would easily three-peat in the 2018-2019 season, as they had no competition for 3 whole seasons. I think they lost 4 playoff games combined in 3 years. In the 2020-2021 season, though, it wouldn't be as easy for Kobe. He would join the Nets to form a duo with star guard Kyrie Irving, and midway through the season, they would add another star, James Harden. And they'd be forming a big 3, but as we know, for some reason, this big 3 just seems to never work out. The addition of Harden would help the Nets get to 3 seed in the playoffs, however, matching them against the Magic in the first round, where they'd easily win in 5 games, which would bring them to the second round versus a tough Milwaukee Bucks team, and they would be up 3 3-2 in the series, trying to close it out to avoid a game 7. All right, we are live from game 6 right now in Milwaukee, and it looks like the Nets are going to close out the Bucks and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. All right, and somehow the Celtics lost to the 5th seeded Bulls. Tatum had 53 points and they still lost. I got no clue how that happened, but I'm guessing the Nets are gonna fly through the Bulls. That Bulls team is not very good, but the Nets are down 3-1 to the Bulls, and they go down 4-1 to the Chicago Bulls. That is really unexpected. Zach LaVine just won Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Jokic wins Western Conference Finals MVP, beating LeBron and the Lakers. And let's see who wins this. The Nuggets win in 7 games. So I don't know what's going on in Chicago, what they're feeding their players, but they just ran through the Eastern Conference, through the Celtics and the Nets. That is insane. In the 21-22 playoffs, the Nets would not have the help of James Harden, but instead Ben Simmons. The 6th-seeded Nets would play the Celtics, and I don't know what it is, but it never seems like this Nets team works out how we were saying, and they would get bounced in the first round in 7 games. If you want to see another legend with Kevin Durant's career, make sure to click this video on the screen right here where LeBron James is in Kevin Durant's career. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video and also hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.